What's up guys, welcome to Gamer Culture TV and welcome to another video. Now in this video I'm going to give you guys a tour of my trophy collection, show you guys my platinums, how many golds, how many silvers, how many bronzes I've got, just to give you an idea of where I'm at, what my rank is. I've chose to show you it on PSN rather than on the actual PlayStation itself, and that's because I just think PSN Profiles is just an amazing website. It's got a lot of great stuff on, and I just think it gives you a better idea of more details as to my trophy collection, and if you aren't using it, you should be using it. However, I do think most trophy hunters do in fact use this PSN profile, sorry, because if you're not, you are missing out massively. And it's great for advice, there's guides on here, and this sounds like I'm just talking about how amazing that is, how amazing PSN Profiles is, which isn't the point of this video, but moving forward. So if we just start up at the top, you can see my profile here. As you can see, I'm level 14, got just over 1,000 trophies in total, got 28 platinums, which is, I know, it's all anybody cares about. I know for a fact you don't want to hear about anything else. Although that being said, I've got 165 golds, and the golds are really important as well because you get 90 points towards your total from gold, which I think people do overlook how important the golds are. So I've arranged my games in order of highest percentage complete because I want to show you guys all my platinums and 100% first before I show you the games that I've sort of failed at, which we'll come to later on. As you can see, my percentage at the minute is 91.52%, which is pretty high. I've played 34 games in total, with 27 games classed as complete, which we'll come to in a little bit. So moving down, as you can see, so it's not going to be in dated order, it's going to be in just order of percentages. PSN Profiles has ordered it in this way for some reason. But we're starting at Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm yet to release a trophy review for this game, because it'll be a big review. It was a big game, it took me like 80-90 hours to finish. I did do a bit of dawdling. I've got 100%, which means I've finished the base game, it means I finished the DLC, and I've also finished the new trophy list that they released, which was the Ultra Hard mode on Story Mode Plus, I believe it was, which took me a long time, to be honest. It took me 3.5 weeks to finish the game, which is a long time for me. I normally fit in about 30 hours to 40 hours a game in a week, depending on what I'm doing. So, you know, yeah, 3 weeks, about 80 to 90 hours. Excuse me, just grabbing a drink there. So, yes, Horizon Zero Dawn, great game, amazing PlayStation exclusive. Couldn't recommend it anymore. In terms of platinum in the game, it is a longer stretch, but it's something that I'm kind of proud of to have, because when we go down, you'll see that most of my platinums they're not that long of a game. And the reason I'm going to say that is, I've only been trophy hunting for about 6 months. I've only had a PlayStation since December. So basically, I bought it, I've always been Xbox, and you know, as you do, you make the transition because PlayStation's a better console, it's got better exclusives, it's selling more, it's just generally, I think it's better, and I'm glad I made the jump. But because of that, I've got 28 platinum, already, so in 6 months, you know, that's quite a lot of platinums, and there's a few shorter ones going down. So as you can see, the next one on my list is Explosion, which I'm rocking at twice, as you can see a little bit further down here and here. It took me about 45 minutes to finish, but it took 20 hours there because I played it for a little bit, then left it until the next day, basically. So next up is the Order 1886. Very great game for platinums. You can platinum it in about 7 hours. It took me 2 days, basically, almost 3 days, but that's because I split it up. As a game, a lot of people didn't like it because they thought the hype was just too high, didn't they? And they just thought they were expecting more from the game. I think it's got a really good story and it's great for platinums. If you buy it, I only paid about £11 for it, £12. If you get it on the cheap, it's a good night or 2 nights entertainment. But if you bought it expecting more, then that's why people were disappointed. Next up's Ratchet & Clank. I have just released a trophy review for this game. I finished this game in about, as it says there, 6 days, but it took about 15 hours over the 6 days, a couple hours a day here and there. Great game, I love Ratchet & Clank, I'm glad I got that. Moving on, Explosion again. Infamous First Light, you know, a 4 or 5 hour game. I love the Infamous series. Second Son's probably was the first game I played for this. It was the first game I purposefully bought because I knew I was going to love it. And I just wanted more of it. So Infamous First Light, I knew it was an easy trophy anyway, platinum trophy anyway, but then I just love Infamous as well. Next is Deadpool, which is my most recent one, which is on the 10th of June I platinumed it. It took me about 20 hours. I'm still working on a review for that right now. But great game. I love Deadpool. I love superheroes in general. That's something about me. And I just love playing that game. It's just so funny. It's got some amazing jokes in it. It's just always funny. And I think the game itself isn't amazing. It's probably like a 6.5 out of 10 for actual gameplay. But the story, the laughs, the comedy, it brings it up to an easily about 7.5 to an 8 out of 10 for me. So next we're coming on to a few ones that I am quite embarrassed about. We've got My Name is Mayo, Mr. Masagi and Slide. They're all really easy games. You can see Slide takes 18 seconds to platinum. It's a very easy one. If you haven't got it, you should have it. Mr. Masagi and My Name is Mayo, again, 30-40 minutes. Coming down, to be fair, the embarrassment continues. I've got Game of Thrones, which is a good game. I bought a Telltale series bundle for about £20, so I just thought that's 7 platinums that can be getting, but I just haven't got around to doing them because they're a 10-12 hour game, and to be honest, they're not that good. Game of Thrones, however, was really good. Next up, Orc Slayer, took about 5 hours. My Name is Mayo, again on the Vita, because you can cross it over, for those that didn't know. So, you can pay £2 and get 2 platinums. Next up is, for the Vita, Sly Cooper the Thievius Raccoonus and Sly 2. Great games. I'm yet to play Sly 3, and that's because I bought the trilogy as a disc, as a cartridge for the Vita. However, if you buy this is actually important for everybody to know this. If you buy the collection now, the code, the game itself has Sly 1 and 2 on, and Sly 3 comes in a digital code. However, the code expires in 2015 for all the games, so you're actually only getting the first 2 games, and you've got to buy Sly 3 extra. I mean, at the minute right now, it's only about £2, £3 on the sale, but normally it's about 12, so I'm going to get that game and play it, but just with it not being on the cartridge, I just haven't got around to doing it. Next is Adam's Venture. Again, an easy rip-off of Uncharted. Pretty terrible, but, it's an easy platinum. Infamous Second Son, absolutely brilliant game. Probably still up there, my favourite 3 or 4 games played on the PlayStation. And I have played The Last of Us on my old account. And I'm yet to play Uncharted 4, but I'm still thinking Infamous is just a great game. I love superheroes, though, and it's the best superhero game, or one of the best out there. Goosebumps, Lara Croft, some easy platinums there. Batman again, so we've got 2 Telltales here, Guardians of the Galaxy and Batman. I love superheroes, as I've already said, and that's why I played them. Nubler, Little Adventure of the Prairie, I've got a review for that one up. It only takes about 40 minutes to finish, and you can cross it over with Vita and PlayStation 4. Your Majesty's Spiffing, another easy one for about an hour. War of the Monsters was actually... it was actually quite a hard platinum, not because it was tough, just because it's quite grindy. There's actually quite a low percentage of people who've actually got it. So there's 6% have maxed this game out, and that's on PSN profiles. There hasn't been that many people who've actually played the game, I don't think, if you go on it. If it'll load. But there's really, really grindy achieve a trophy for it, so I think that's why. Yeah, only 30,000 people have... Oh no, yeah. Only 6,000 people play this game, sorry. 25% is the average completion. And where's the difficult trophy? If I can find it... I believe it is just... I think it's for unlocking all the characters. It's unlocking all the skins. I don't know where it is. Yeah, there we go. Unlock all the special skins. So basically, every fight you do, you probably get about 3,000 coins, and basically you need to spend about 4 million coins on to get that trophy, that little bronze. And to be honest, there's actually a hack you can do, whereas if you get about 500,000, you can just buy them and then reload the save and exploit the glitch that way, so you can still get it done. But it's still a little bit grindy. I'm glad I got it though, because to be honest, I actually didn't realise there wasn't a platinum when I first got it, but now I have realised. Next is Castle Invasion Thrown Out. I've got a review for that one out on my channel as well. I only bought that because I was travelling and I wanted to get some trophies. It's okay game. It took me about 8 hours to finish, which, to be fair, for how little points you actually get, 1 gold and 3 silvers, probably wasn't really worth it, but if you're travelling, I would recommend it. So next we've got the Uncharted series. I've got platinums for Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3, but I haven't done the extra stuff, which I'm going to do at some point, do the speed runs, but I just can't be bothered, to be honest. I don't want to sit there for 6 hours trying to finish Uncharted 3. Uncharted 1, I haven't got the platinum, and that's because when I played this game, I wasn't actually sure if I was going to be platinum hunting, if I was going to be trophy hunting or not, so I wanted to play the game on medium and enjoy it first. But then when I played Uncharted 2 on crushing, it wasn't that hard, and I kind of wish I just went and done Uncharted on the hardest difficulty, but never mind. I will revisit that at some point. Gravity Rush Platinum on Vita. I didn't realise it was actually out on remaster for the PlayStation 4 when I bought this. And to be honest, I've maxed out the base game, but there's like 4 DLCs and they're all about £10 each to buy. I don't want to spend £40 to max out this game. So we'll come on to Crash Bandicoot first, and then I will explain FIFA. Crash Bandicoot, I bought it. The first 2 games I bought were Infamous and Crash Bandicoot Trilogy. I didn't like it, to be honest. I liked Crash as a kid, but you always forget how hard these games are, and I went on it, and I just didn't enjoy it at all. I then read that Crash Bandicoot Warp was a little bit easier, and I thought I'd go for that Platinum, but then, to be honest, I just gave up. I played it for about 10 hours each, and I just wasn't really enjoying it. So yeah, I just left them, and to be honest, it was a bit painful to leave them, but at some point I might revisit them, but I just don't enjoy them, and I'm not gonna be the type of person who's gonna put 30 hours, 40 hours into a game that I detest, because I've already mentioned in some of my videos, I'm quite short-tempered when it comes to trophy hunting. So if I get frustrated, I'll just sort of turn the game off, and it just doesn't bode well for me. Finally, it's FIFA 14. Now, you can't max out this game anymore. The maximum you can get is about 75%, 80%. And I didn't realise this, and the only reason why I played it was because when I bought my Vita, it came with FIFA, Uncharted Golden Abyss, which I haven't played, and that was it. And I was travelling, and I just finished Sly 2, and I had no games, and I had another 4 hours on the plane, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start a career mode, have a bit of fun. And I do regret it a little bit, because I should have really thought about my trophy percentage, but never mind. So as you can see, there's only 1, 2, 3... There's only 7 games that I actually haven't maxed at all, and I plan on just building up more. I might revisit the Uncharted series, but I've got Uncharted 4 to play. So going back up to the world rank, I'm 346,000th at the minute. I'm up 3,000 since last week, but with it being Monday, it starts from Sunday. I'm currently 39,000th ranked in Britain. So this is only in 6 months. I really want to break the 100,000 barrier, and I think that's my goal for this year. It seems like a lot, but the thing is though, I would say until you get into the top maybe 50, 60k, they are all the trophy hunters. Everyone else isn't really a trophy hunter yet. They're just people who've got like maybe, I don't know, 3,000 trophies but only 5 platinums. If we go on my ranking here, it'll actually show you that where I am and who's surrounding me. So there's me, and as you can see, there's a few people with quite a few platinums, but then if you keep going up, you can see here 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 2 and above. They've got no platinums. They've just got played the game a lot of gaming, and I think that's the issue when you're in the 300k ish for the ranks. Still, people have just been playing games but not actually been trophy hunting. So I really want to get into that trophy hunting realm, so I can sort of just just feel like I'm competing a bit more. And finally, my trophies for the day per day are 5.95. I had that over 6 about 2 days ago, but it does fluctuate because when I'm off, I'll game more, then I'll work for 4 or 5 days. Only be able to fit in maybe 6, 7 hours over those 5 days, then go back. So sometimes I'll get 25 to 50 platinums in 2 days, and then I'll get none for the next 3 or 4. So it just sort of, it's a little bit of a shame, but the top people are averaging like 12 to 13 trophies a day, so I'll never catch them, but that's not my plan. I'm not planning on being the best in the world, I just enjoy trophy hunting. If you have any questions, guys, comment below. If you want me to check out your platinum, your trophies, and just put your username down below, and I will check it out, and I'll give you a comment and tell you what I think about it in the YouTube channel, because I love looking at people's accounts. I just like having a little bit of a stalk. Not that that's weird or anything, but it kind of is a little bit. But yeah, if you comment down below with your PSN profile account, I will definitely give you a look, tell you what I think of your account. It's probably better than mine because I've only had this account for 6 months. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's a little bit different as to what I've been doing, but I just want to sort of give you guys an idea of what my actual trophy collection looks like, and where I'm at, where I'm planning on going in the future. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This has been Gamer Culture TV. Have a great day. See you guys later.